Hi coaches, Ron Silico here. What I want to do in this video presentation today is talk about attacking the short corner against a zone defense, whether it's a 2-3 zone, a 1-2-2, or a 1-3-1. We've had previous videos talking about general tactics to use against a zone defense. We've talked about tactics to get the ball into the high post. Short corner is an area of focus that I believe deserves special attention, and that's what we're going to cover in this video. First of all, the short corner is defined as the area anywhere from 5 feet to 15 feet right on the baseline below the low blocks on both sides of the basket. So that's what we call the short corner. I don't know where that name came from. It's not a corner at all, but be that as it may, we've got long corners which go out towards the baseline and the sideline. I get that. But at any rate, we've got the short, that's what it's commonly called as the short corner. Great place to attack zone defenses if you've got someone that's skilled, you've got teammates moving quickly to passing areas, and you've got a player that, by being strong with the ball, using good ball fakes, and ability to escape double teams. A lot of zone defenses like to trap whenever the ball gets in the short corner because they view that as a major issue. If you got someone that can handle that and can even shoot that little baseline jumper, it is a wonderful opportunity to attack the zone defense. In part because you're often attacking from behind. The defense is up a little bit, and if you get the defense having to drop and shift and cover action that's behind them, it's extremely hard to guard. But a few key points about the short corner is, if you remember from our previous series, our posts are always working in tandem. So if one post gets the ball here, our other post is either going right to them in the lane or going to the weak side block. So they're always working in tandem. We always want to fill the long corner. So if we got our sideline and baseline here, right behind the three-point line, we want a shooter. It sounds odd, but a very successful tactic against zone defenses, if you do it quickly. If that short corner person gets the ball and they quickly jump and step out of bounds and throw a nice baseball pass, the defense has not had a chance to sink yet, and you've got a nice three-point shot. It's very similar to dribble penetration going along the baseline. You often see that dribble penetrator right when they're getting to lane make that feed across court to someone who's in the weak side long corner. But we want to get that covered. We need to have, we talked about triangles. We always need to have someone in the wing being able to move up and down so this player can see and they've got a nice outlet for ball reversal. And because of the short corner often being trapped in the way the defense has to sink down to cover this middle cut from the other high post, having to cover this ball reversal, having to sink down to cover the long corner, we always want to look to have that diagonal skip. So we cover the strong side wing and the weak side wing. So those are the areas that we cover. Now, how do we get to those things? From the open post, we've got a lot of different cuts that we can use. We can have a post man, after they've made a pass from the point to wing, let's say they pass it here, they can make a basket cut and then fill the short corner. That's a great way out of our open post to get there. If we've got our open post here, and we've got a pass that goes from the corner to the wing, they can basket cut and then fill the short corner. If we've got a wing person that passes it back to the corner, we can have this wing basket cut and fill the short corner, and then have that player dribble up or just make a post feed to the baseline into the short corner. If we're out of our 1-4 high alignment, ball goes to the wing, we can have our post player go down here. If there's not an opportunity to post, they can then go to the short corner. So there's a lot of different ways to get the short corner. In our 14 high offense, if we would have that scenario, we would have our other posts locating here to work in tandem. One's by the bucket and one's in the high post. But those are some ways that we can get the ball to the short corner. You want to ball fake as much as you can from that wing, faking a pass back up to the point or to the post area or to the high post, and then getting in the short corner. You want to dribble to get good angles, but look to attack the short corner. It's a really tough area to guard for the defense. I can't tell you how many times we've attacked the short corner. We've even been able to get this post just diving in the bucket here. We've been able to skip it to the long corner. We've been able to hit the post here because the defense hasn't sunk over, especially against a 2-3 zone. This weak side wing defender, or block defender, excuse me, has to come all the way across to cover the middle. They have to do it because the middle and the strong side block are often converging on that short corner. It's a great place to attack zones. If you have some patience, can get the ball there, and you've got a strong player that can handle any potential traps that might go to that area. Thank you for watching the video on short corner. Have a great day.